What made you decide to set up this museum?
No, I hate that question.
Really?
No, it's not a bad question. I guess it's been an interest since I became interested in mostly paleontology and the whole issue of creation evolution. That was the impetus for doing a lot of studying. And when I moved here from California, we had the money to do something. So we wanted to do something charitable, and we decided to try something brand new, something that nobody does. And I think this qualifies.
Now you present both two different worldviews. Do you see them as competing views, or do you see them as that they come together, that they're actually one, that it's one position that can be reconciled?
I don't think it's one position that can be reconciled, because you start with the idea that people are either believers in a creator or not. And those are just not reconcilable ideas. But people who have those different ideas can be at peace with one another. They don't have to be in conflict in a violent way, which tends to be what happens in society. Some of my best friends are atheists, what can I say? People are either likable or they're not, you know. But you can always find good in people, so I don't think it has to be a deal breaker for somebody to have a different point of view.
A lot of one of the places we filmed was we filmed at the Atheist Convention, and we got to talk to a bunch of people there.
Yeah.
They feel very threatened because they don't consider the biblical approach, or the creationist approach, I apologize, the creationist approach as being a scientific position. This is clearly a scientific museum.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts to weigh in on that, as far as...
Well, atheists are defined by what they are against. The whole concept of atheism is a definition about what I don't believe in. And so the atheist conventions tend to attract people who are violently anti-God. They're not normal, as if any of us are normal. They're not neutral. Whereas a lot of people, they don't believe in God, they don't know whether God exists, they're open to thinking about it. Atheists are at one end of the spectrum. Maybe some fundamentalist Christians are at an extreme other end, and there's no reconciling those two. So I think atheists are so adamant in their point of view that they're looking for any justification, because everybody likes to believe they're right, and they like to believe they're right based on the truth, based on reality and facts. So it's a natural thing for them to reject what they don't understand.
So if you present two competing viewpoints here, do you think that one of them is right and one of them is wrong?
I'm obviously a Christian creationist. I believe that's the truth. And I believe if you look at the universe in terms of its information content, it makes better sense. But I understand also that it's controversial, that people can see it the other way. So we try to be gracious to everybody. Everybody can have a different opinion, and you can have dialogue about it. And like you said, we present both sides, and the intent there is to show that both sides are very reasonable and scientific. It's a matter of which you want to believe and which you want to dedicate yourself to.
So what compels you to present a position that you feel has a fundamental flaw?
Oh, people have to understand. It's wrong to just reject something without understanding it. I think in every controversy, you're obligated to understand the other point of view. If you don't, you're just being kind of arbitrary and adamant about something. You don't know even yourself whether you're right.